So,
iPhone.
oh, we're recording, honey. Come on. Sorry about that, Warrior Team Fitness.
My eye is burning.
No, it's good to see you guys Tuesday night. The first Tuesday after 4th of July. It's the second Tuesday after 4th of July. Sorry, it's been a long week driving back from Louisiana and all the rest of the chaos. Fun chaos, but chaos. Bing! All right, let's do this. Let's knock it out so you guys can get going. Welcome, Warrior Team Fitness. Tonight, I'll tell you what, one thing that I'm not good at goals. I really am just not. It's hard.
You jumping the gun, man.
Whoa.
Jumping the gun. We got some info to get through.
Man, we talked about all the info last week.
Doesn't matter.
Fine, go ahead.
This is our duty as your coaches to make sure that you know what is going on. Everybody knows 21 Day Fix is on sale, Kickstart and Extreme, and they have the 22-minute hardcore with some awesome incentives in there as well. The FAQ is right at the top, 1004, for you to figure out the information and everything more in detail of what there is. And I'm going to get this because I want it. And I want two, so we're going to get two. Can you stop it? So
you smell really good.
FAQ is $13.88. And what you don't get a bag of Shakeology. What you get is 3 packets and the canister. And I don't know about you, but sometimes my zipper on my bag is actually separated, so it kind of frustrates me. I have to use a little potato chip clipper, or I have to find another container and put it in another container. So this will come in handy in this casa. We have some upcoming events. If you don't know what Coach Summit is, I put the link on there for you to see what Summit is like for this year. They usually do some live broadcasts also, so be watching out around that time, July 28th through the 31st, because it's our yearly coach event. And this will be the second continuous year in a row that they've done it in Tennessee. I think that is officially the spot where they're going to do it. It's it fits everybody. Last year there was like 26,000 coaches. And before we even left, it sold out. The tickets sold out last year. So around the 31st, I would definitely be listening in because you will get to hear about the cheap rates for next year's summit for 2017. And you definitely want to make sure that you are in on that one. And then for after that, which is literally like, 3 weeks away, I think?
Yep.
Is our quarterly event for Super Saturday. If you don't know what a Super Saturday is, definitely ask your coach, your upline coach. But it is the quarterly event, I did mention that you get to go anywhere near you that is hosting one. So I put the link on there. You can write it down, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do for the link to find out where it's coming to you. Some places offer a very cheap rate. Some people offer it free completely. Some people have childcare. Some people don't. But this is a chance for you to invite all your potential coaches, potential clients that are even thinking about coaching.
Family members that don't understand what you do.
Yep. People that are there to give you moral support so they can understand more in depth on what is required of you as a coach. So definitely get in contact with us if you need more information. But
definitely just start inviting people and going, hey, I'm going to this event and I really would like somebody to come with me. Do you want to go?
And honestly, any person that gets to go with you that is not already a coach is free. Everywhere, across the board. They're all free. So, again, who doesn't like free stuff? Now.
Oh, I suck at making goals. Okay? I'm just not good at it. I am self-driven. I have no problem waking up every day and doing the things that I need to do. I don't need lists. I will just get things done. But I get discouraged when I don't meet my goals either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like to not hit my goals.
I mean, who doesn't like that? Or who does like that?
So this is, when I see SMART goals, okay, SMART goal setting, they teach us in school. Why do you always come up and start talking sign language while we're doing a call? But a goal has to be specific, okay? You have to know what you want. I'm going to marry Jennifer Sloan.
At the time, I was Jennifer Lynn.
I'm going to marry Jennifer Lynn. And we're going to have 2 children.
That was the goal. Score!
Beat that goal.
Now, the measurable part was wrong. Sorry.
Gotta have 2. We're going to have 2 kids. Measured that wrong. And it's got to be attainable, okay? It's got to be something that is actually able to reach. It's actually something, if I said next month I'm going to be a millionaire, it's not attainable. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I can't, it doesn't help me get or build or do anything like that.
That is standing. That will continue.
Right. Yeah, it's not something that I could slight edge my way to.
Or sustainable. That's what I was thinking.
It's got to be relevant. It's got to be relevant to where I'm going. What am I doing? And you always need to have a timeline. Always. If you do not have a time and your goal is to marry Jennifer and have 2 kids, then when? Because that could happen when we're 80.
I mean, sure, I'll remarry you at 80, maybe.
I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I will.
There's personal goals. Everybody has personal goals. You know, I want to, in considering our fitness goals, most people say I want my pre-pregnancy weight, or I want to pay off my credit card, or I want to be able to finish everything on my list today. Personal goals and determination gives you something to reach towards. It's something, a drive inside of you that challenges you to grow as a person, as an individual. If it's, personal goals between your husband and you, or your wife and you, it makes you grow together, and it gives you focus. It gets you out of your comfort zones, because usually you set a goal that is something a little far-fetched, and it's a hope, and then it becomes a desire, and then it becomes something you want, and then you actually go towards it, and it creates a folk. Are you kidding me?
You're still going.
Oh, my bad. That totally just freaked me out.
That's because somebody opened our computer.
Oh. Okay, so my bad. Sorry about all that. So once it moves from all those parts, from a hope to a desire, and then it gives you a focus, you create a plan of action to get yourself there. You start thinking upon it more and more and more and more, and you just sort of go over all the little tiny obstacles that come in your way to maybe foul you up or not get you there. You're determined to get there, because you want it. It has became a desire in you. Then there's, for all of you guys and for all coaches, I mean, we're all coaches here. We all have team goals. At least we should have team goals, okay? I have in my head team goals, but have I expressed them to you? Have I actually taken what was in my head to my heart and given it to you and helped you create a passion for your teams and this team to create a unity within us to help build a team effort. So when we reach goals, then we all potentially reach our goals as well. These type of goals help us strike and give a vision to each and every person that's around us that is working and driving their businesses. It motivates them to drive farther, to do things with more enthusiasm and more functionality. You start to do them more. You start to become more familiar with them. They become a part of you, and then it's like clockwork. Like, when you first started coaching, you had to learn all these different things that we had to do. But you started to do them, the easier they became, and the more you could do them in depth. That's really what creates the goals within your team that ultimately does everyone's team. So it also allows all of us to help more people. If we're team focused, not just my team, not just your team, but all of our teams, then we get to help more people. I created a document in the team page. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but it was a year at a glance. And we've sort of been keeping track. I have a month where I haven't done it. I needed to go back and actually put in how many lives we changed. But at the beginning of the year, if you can see, January, we all changed 29 lives. And in February, we bumped it up and we changed 62 lives. That's a team effort. That was doubled. Then in March, we helped change 20 lives. In April, 18, and May, 15. Think about where we'll be in December if we are unified and focused with a team effort to help more people. That is our ultimate goal, is helping more people.
You know what? Like, one thing that really stirs me, and I hope the people that aren't on this call listen to the replay. You see the lives that are changed?
Right there, that's over 100 lives.
Think about people like Faith. Think about people like us. Think about like you guys. I don't know what everybody's individual story is. But every single one of those lives matters. And it matters to possibly even their future, maybe their marriage, maybe their life.
Or think about all those people that, I'm sorry I interrupted you, but think about all those people that start this journey as a, almost like an exit, so they can release tension and release frustration about their lives into creating an effort for their family. They want children, but they haven't been able to conceive. And then they start doing something that with this business takes your focus off of, I want a baby, I want a baby, I want a baby. And all of a sudden, when their focus has changed and their passions become more evident, it happens. I've seen that happen, and it's mind-boggling and amazing. I mean, not boggling, it's amazing.
But the key is you have to do it. Like, you have to share. If you don't share, we can't make you share. It's not like we're your boss. Like, we can't check in on you every day, make sure you share today. Like, you have to know what you need to do, and you just have to do it. And, it doesn't – I heard somebody one time tell us, one of our coaches one time said, well, I have no problem making you guys money, but I definitely don't want to make that person money. I said, what are you talking about? Like, it's not that you're making them money. You're helping people. And you get the opportunity to make money. And people like that don't last. I'll tell you that right now. If you're only money driven, you're in the wrong business.
Well, people will see that too.
I mean, but when those lives matter, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, when I see that we only changed 15 lives with a team as awesome as we are, and as much as our team knows people, it doesn't make me go, wow, we stink. It just makes me go, gosh, we could do better. We could do better. You know, it's like when I would watch my Little League baseball team play, or even Brianna's team, there's just days where I could go, y'all didn't play your best game. Could have did better. You had some great hits, great catches, great throws, but definitely wasn't your best game.
So our plan, Anthony and I have been wrestling around with
That's
setting
not
our.
even called wrestling. That's like ninja kicking, ninja fights, war.
Do you see any black eyes on his face? Nah. Wrong? But we've been deciding what our goals are. We've had times where we've had to change our goals and reevaluate our goals, and really focus on those SMART goals to make sure that they are attainable. Have we set a date? So we've had to reevaluate some areas. So we washed off our goal board, and we sort of at first we had 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and 2 year goals on there. And they would be attainable, and they were things that we could accomplish, but we wanted to reevaluate them and really, really focus on what we could do individually, but what we could do with you guys as well to help you set your goals. And ultimately, when we all set our goals together, then we can keep each other accountable to reaching those goals, whether it's daily or monthly. So we wanted to express to you what our team goals would be for everyone out here, everyone out there, and everyone you have down there and out there and up there and over there and over here and over there. Got it?
Can I come into the out now?
Yeah, can I come into the out now? So, Anthony and I's goal every month is to make Success Club 10 in each account. Now, whether that happens or not is a whole nother story, but that is our ultimate goal. That is our goal. We are stretching to do that. We want you coaches as well, to make Success Club monthly. They make incentives for you to give you free gifts. Those are things that drive you to do what you do. However, when we're looking at how many lives we want to change, that's really where this is. In the point system, I guess you could represent how many lives you've changed. Okay, Anthony and I have set to where we try to get 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th. And those are 5 by the 5th of the month and 10 by the 10th of the month. That's our ultimate goal. So we would like to express that to you. That is an attainable goal. 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th. If you are doing those things consistently, that we are as coaches and following the success tracker, I guarantee and have full faith in you to be able to do that and more. We are here and want to support each other's goals. Like I said, we are setting our own goals, but ultimately we want to hear your goals so we can support one another. We want to do a personal development accountability. Everyone knows and everyone hears it on the National Wake Up calls, and Dare to Dreams calls, Rocket Nation calls. Personal development is where it's at. It's going to help you when the struggle gets real. It's going to help your mind focus on what it needs to be and where it needs to go. And what we need to self-evaluate on for ourselves as well to grow. And as we improve us, and Anthony and I improve us, you improve you through your personal development, you have things to offer other people. And when they see you doing it, it encourages them to do it. So we're not just talking the talk, but we're actually walking the walk and doing it with you.
A 1-year-old can't raise a kid.
No.
Okay? They have to grow themselves in order to raise a kid. So in this business, if you think that you're just going to get by with it hit me today. I realized that as a leader, I kind of have more talent than I do anything else because I've been a leader my entire life. So I have to work. That's why I enjoy leadership books so much, and that's why they challenge me so much, because I'm trying to replace talent with knowledge, because that's the only way I can take that baby and raise him up.
And where he is naturally strong in those areas, we're listening to the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And it's very challenging because it's only looking at yourself. But he says in there, in order to become a good leader, you have to have all of these qualities. And we're taking one chapter at a time, and we're sitting down now taking notes. And I really understood myself a little bit better just by listening to these things, because I figured out that I'm not really leading appropriately. I'm not really leading to the potential that I could be leading, or leading to the need that you would need me to be, and vice versa, as far as our team, or as far as my family, or as far as a challenge group leader. You know what I mean? Those kind of things are necessities for this business. And if I'm not stretching myself to my fullest potential, then how are you going to stretch yourself to your fullest potential? I have to be able to do it so you can do it as well. And that's where this accountability comes from. And we thought about doing a book club. And so we want to hear your guys' input, throughout the page, or after we're done with the slides or whatever. Or if we can do a daily check-in. What did you read? What was the thing that stood out to you the most? And for another team goal, we really want to see participation in the posts, and each of you adding value daily. We each have things that go on in our lives that really give us an aha moment, and we want to hear about it. I want to hear about it. I want to read about it. I want to listen to it and watch you. If you do a live video, Facebook does all these live videos now. It's amazing to listen to people's thoughts, and you really get to hear their hearts, and that brings us all closer to where our goals align with each other.
Let's be honest. If you're making these calls, it's because you realize that you need that value so that you can return and give value back out. So if you're taking the value that you have and you're participating in, and I really honestly, truly believe that if you stay focused in Warrior Team Fitness, because it's a smaller group, and every time you bring in a new coach and they see you participating, they follow you. They participate. So if you're not doing anything in Warrior Team Fitness and then wondering why your coaches aren't doing anything.
Same thing applies to the challengers. We've opened it up to Warrior Fit for you to invite your people in there. The same thing applies. We lead by example.
That was our problem in Warrior Team Fitness, is we weren't posting enough in there. Mm-hmm. And it led to coaches not feeling comfortable to post. So now you'll see like 30-something people see something, but only like 2 people like stuff. So it's just something where you have to look at everything. But the other one is find a success partner. I'll answer that too.
Okay.
Find a success partner. If you don't have a success partner, or even just somebody that you can talk to about the business as you're trying to help others, but take your time in it. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, take your time.
Can I say something before you go into that? I have had multiple success partners that were thrown at me or told me that I needed them as my partners, and none of them have lasted because our hearts weren't together with our vision for what we both wanted. They've either fallen off, or I'm more their accountability person to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but I don't have anything in return. Or maybe our personalities don't mesh well. That is something that you really need to think on before you get a success partner.
Because how do you feel about my success partner?
I love them.
Jennifer's on my calls. Okay, our wives get on our calls together. So now we have like couple calls as success partners.
It's so much fun.
But Krista, to answer your question, when it comes to that stuff, you can give them a time period, okay? As long as you know the time period. You can say, hey, do you want to join our page for 2 weeks? It can't be something that you put them in there and they just stay in there. Use Warrior Fit, use your challenge groups as like a source of who you are, a source of like your knowledge and how you help people. So if you go, hey, I could add you to my challenge group for like 2 weeks, and usually people got to have a Beachbody program or Shakeology, but I can put you in there and you can try and follow your own workout and get some tips on nutrition and stuff and see how you like it. Because then when they get in there, they're going to get overwhelmed with all of us doing Beachbody programs and the motivation and the inspiration, and hopefully that can turn over.
You're like dangling a little.
Yeah, and I need you to go diamond too, so I don't mind that either.
Put that out there.
Was that selfish?
No, because I'm sure she wants to go diamond too.
I know she does.
So our final thoughts. My kids have, this is at their school.
She hates me.
It is at their school for their saying, and it says, teamwork makes the dream work. And I absolutely, sorry. I absolutely love it because, some things when you're standing alone, some things get really, really hard. And when you get discouraged and you don't know what to do, the easiest thing for you to do is to back away. But when you have someone next to you or near you or able to call or get online with like we do here and really, really hear their voice, see their faces, whatever it may be, that creates something of stability in your life and something of inspiration to get you past those difficult moments and make you really reach your potential. So teamwork is coming together. Teamwork coming together is the beginning. Sorry. Keeping together is progress, but working together is success. Just like when you marry your spouse, you were once one, but you come together and now you've created more endless possibilities. And then when you create your children and then their children's children and your children's children, say you stood all in one line together and you crossed arms or you crossed hands, what could really get in your way? What could stop you? Nothing. You're going to bulldoze everything down that comes in your way because you're more strong together than you are separated. Shazam, bam, what do you call that? I don't know.
It's called Red Rover. Red Rover.
No, what was that? We just watched Kung Fu Panda 3 with the kids. What was the thing that he said?
Chi?
Yeah, what does he say? The panda say? Come on, people. What does the panda say?
He says, skadoosh.
Skadoosh. There you go. Skadoosh. Sorry, I like little things like that.
So when I think even more about teamwork too, think about your marriage. Your marriage is teamwork. When you're working as a team and you're doing things as a team, your marriage is united, you're stronger. When you're not doing things together and either one of you are working or maybe one person's working and the other one's not working, what happens is it causes division. And then there's arguments, fights. That's when people start throwing out the D word and like it just gets crazy. And I'm not saying, what I'm telling you is that if you are not united with the team, what's going to happen is eventually you're going to start to fall the other way. Like you're going to start talking about the D word.
Which is division.
So stay with us, okay? Participate whenever you can. I know life is crazy. I felt like I could barely get on Facebook the last 2 days because of psychology homework and the team I'm working with. it was retarded, and I almost lost it on one girl. But I kept my composure and just told her I would cut her throat if I ever. I'm just kidding. I didn't tell her that.
That's what you told me. Just kidding.
But if you set goals and you keep yourself accountable, you write those goals down, you track them, give them to somebody else to hold you accountable to your goals. She's not going to be the only one that knows my goals. I'm going to share my goals with my success partner, and he's going to hold me accountable. Every week he's going to ask me, how you looking? Where are you going? And I'm going to hopefully be able to answer it and be constructive about it. But another thing I wanted to tell you guys is you can't stress over your coaches. If you're on this call, don't stress over whether or not your coaches are working or not. I showed Jennifer this way that just signing up customers, our coaches could do absolutely nothing, and we could just sign up customers and set up challenge groups, and we can make tons of money. Okay? Money to pay bills, money to have fun, money to pay off debt. So don't worry about your coaches. What we want you to do is just keep talking to people, keep sharing. Because if you're sharing and you're caring about people, they're going to see it and they're going to want to follow you.
So, what's next?
Drop the mic.
What's next is we want to hear your goals, and everybody either send them to in a chat, you can put them out
Put
right
them down below in the comment box when we post this.
Okay, in the comment box after we post the video.
Unless they scare you, then you could just message them to us.
Oh, wait, if they scare you, that's good.
Okay, write them down anyways. Jennifer said she don't give a crap if you're scared.
If you're scared, that's going to strike a fire under your butt.
Yeah,
so
except for the time that she found a snake underneath the trash can.
That's different.
Then,
that's not a goal. That's not a goal. That's just terror. And so post it under the link when we post this call. And we want to hear your goals. We're going to share our goals. We gave ourselves until Friday to have all of our goals written out. We're going to pray about them. We are going to talk about them, personal and financial and team goals. And we will do the same thing for you, let you know our goals, so you know that we are doing what we are saying we are doing. And then
I'm not very comfortable with it, which says a lot about me.
we will go from there. But remember what those Warrior Team focus was. Meeting Success Club, 5 by the 5th, 10 by the 10th, accountability, personal development check-in, and finding a success partner. We are here to help you with all of those things and looking forward to seeing you accomplish all of your goals.
If you feel like you're struggling already this month, then guess what? Start focusing on 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th. And whether or not you lock them in this month, or you hit 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th next month, you start creating a pattern so that then you have 20 more days every month to start working on that 5 and 10.
Or 15, 20, whatever you may get to.
Right? All right, I got to go play NBA basketball.
So I hope that you all found that as valuable as our hearts felt that we wanted to express it to you with. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful night. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. We'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.
We need like intro music as we go out too, like maybe some DMX or
I don't listen to DMX.
Notorious B.I.G.
On the first of the month, we'll play the first of the month. There you
we
go.
need some like X music.
That's it.
Maybe
That's all we got.
Metallica.
All right, we're going to stop
Metallica would be a
talking.
good one.
Bye, guys.